Okay, so this video is going to be a quick 7-card spread for anybody who is of the sun sign of Aries. I like to keep the videos short and sweet just because I have a short attention span, and I don't know about you, but we're all pretty busy, and I just like to try to keep it sweet, short and sweet if possible. So I'm going to do a quick 7-card spread. Feel free to subscribe, because what's going to happen is as soon as I can, I am going to be posting a video for the month of January. It's a little behind due to me getting sick, unfortunately. So let's get this going. Spirit, can you please guide us on what Aries needs to be aware of for the year 2023, please? Okay. Just making sure that you guys can see the cards, then we will begin. Okay, so I think the cards are, excuse me, as good as they're gonna be here. Just trying to make sure that they are in fact in the frame so that way you can see them. So like I said, it's gonna be a quick 7-card spread. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick overview here on what they mean, and if there is any more explanation, I will do so. All right, Aries? Let's see what we got first. So here we have the 3 of Cups. So this is pretty much saying that last year you learned about gratitude and how important friends and loved ones are to you. And they are pretty important, so that's good. Up next, we have the Knight of Wands. So for you, Aries, in the next year, impatience, anger, arguments, separation or break, it's kind of what's saying what you're to expect the next year. So pretty much this card is going to tell you that tolerance and kindness are needed to avoid separation. So instead of being hot-headed, Aries, as hard as it can be sometimes, you really need to be tolerant and kind to your loved ones so you don't lose them, okay? That's pretty much what this is saying. Up next, we have the Moon. So the Moon in reverse here is telling you that you might deal with some insecurities this coming year, maybe some minor anxiety. Keep your eyes open and be aware of loved ones' actions. And it is very possible that you or someone you know might be dealing with some very subtle abuse, and the victim may not be aware. So keep an eye out for your loved ones and friends, Aries. That's pretty much what this is saying. And actually make sure that your hothead is not potentially being the abusive one, because that could also mean that as well. So just keep your eyes open for that, because that's what the cards are for. It's just to kind of guide you through so you don't make some major mistakes, okay? Up next, we have the Queen of Cups. And she's pretty much letting you know that it's time to use your intuition and to be more, use your intuition, your empathy, and patience. Wow, I'm seeing a theme already, Aries. So yeah, tolerance and kindness is needed. The Knight of Wands is saying that, and the Queen of Cups is saying that, to be patient this year, okay? That is going to be your strength, is your patience. I know you can do it, Aries, okay? Even if you feel like you may not be able to, you can. All right, let's see. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. And this is saying that you may have had some disputes last year, possibly involving somebody like a young man in nature. But you did learn that it is better to restrain from aggression, as it can lead to serious problems. So use that lesson for this year, Aries. Try not to be aggressive. The cards are kind of all flowing together very nicely here for us, saying that you need to be, use your intuition, be patient, be kind. Okay, next we have the Three of Wands. And this is your guidance for the year ahead card. And this is telling us that it's time for motion and action. So yes, once again, tolerance and cooperation is needed. And there is possibility for travel for a new business or a job offer, or maybe your job needs you to go somewhere and travel. So there is a potential of that. But it is repeating the fact that tolerance is needed. So your theme right now, tolerance, empathy, intuition, kindness, cooperation. I hope you're catching my drift, Aries. And then your theme of the year is the Two of Wands. And this is pretty much telling you right now that it's better to wait for some months, okay? Having some inner conflicts, you might have some ruined plans. So if you're planning anything big this year, Aries, this card is telling you to wait a few more months or so, okay? So don't pounce on it just yet. All right, so pretty much by looking at these cards, just to kind of do a quick nutshell for you, and this is obviously for your year 2023, this is pretty much telling us that, you really need to be patient this year and not to be too hot-headed, and take your Three of Cups cards that's telling you how important your friends and loved ones are to you, because you do need to cherish that, Aries. And if you are too hot-headed and angry, then and cause too many arguments, you may lose those people that you loved. So this spread is pretty much telling me that you need to keep that in mind and just be patient and kind this year and kind of cooperate. Things may not go your way, which we all hate, but just be patient because it will come soon. All right, Aries, if you want a little bit more of what to look for in the month of January, just hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video. That's going to be a different 7-card spread that's going to go a little bit more in detail of each area of your life to see where your struggles are going to be. All right, we'll see you soon.